Serious allegations of a cover-up inside the Pentagon today, with a chairman on Capitol Hill charging key evidence in the ISIS intelligence scandal has been destroyed. The Pentagon's Inspector General and Congress have been investigating complaints by intelligence analysts that their reporting on ISIS was altered on its way up the chain of command to make President Obama's campaign against the terror group look more successful than it really was. We have Fox team coverage tonight. Correspondent Kevin Cork is at the White House, but we begin with Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge on these stunning new allegations of a cover-up at CENTCOM. Good evening, Catherine.
Thank you, Brett. It's a very serious and credible charge coming from the Republican chairman, Congressman Devin Nunes. Reading from a prepared statement today, he said evidence was destroyed at U.S. Central Command.
We have been made aware that both files and emails have been deleted by personnel at CENTCOM.
During the annual Global Threats hearing, lawmakers heard that nearly half of the intelligence analysts who oversee 20 nations, including Iraq and Syria, say there are serious problems with the integrity of their work.
It seems like that 40% of analysts that are concerned at CENTCOM, that's just something that can't be ignored.
Where we've sent our ombudsman there to look at the analytic rigor and to look at the different views.
Would you consider, though, the 40% to be unusually high, or is this a normal?
I would consider that unusually high.
A source close to the investigation told Fox late last year that CENTCOM analysts were pressured to ease off negative assessments about the Islamic State threat. Among the complaints is that after the U.S. air campaign began in August 2014, the way progress was measured changed. The source said analysts were instructed to use the number of sorties and body counts, metrics not used since the Vietnam War, to paint a more upbeat picture. Tony Schaefer is a former intelligence officer who has worked with CENTCOM analysts.
The conflict is between the real truth, the ground truth these analysts stated, and what the end results were presented to the national leadership. There's a huge gap, and this information that was destroyed would have filled that gap in.
On Iran, considered the Obama administration's most important foreign policy initiative, the nation's intelligence chief testified that lifting the sanctions in January freed up money for bad actors, including the Islamic Revolutionary Guards, or IRGC, and its Special Forces Unit.
Some money has flowed to the organization we worry most about, I guess, is the IRGC, and particularly the Quds Force. Some money has flowed to them, but they not as nearly as much as they wanted.
In the wake of more than 20 million security clearance files stolen from the Office of Personnel Management, President Obama and Chinese President Xi Jinping struck a cybersecurity deal last fall. Clapper testified Beijing is not holding up its end of the bargain.
So I think jury's out. We have seen some reduction, but I don't think we're in a position to say at this point whether they're in strict compliance.
Privately, intelligence officials voiced deep concern that the stolen OPM files will be used to access government systems with the goal of corrupting the data so that its integrity is in doubt. This would be the cyber equivalent of blowing up a government network, Brett.
Catherine, thank you.
You're welcome.